we all, you and everybody out there, grew up watching Okeng Town doing comedy, doing music. He's a great person. He's somebody who is so straightforward. I respect that man. He, like I say to every other legendary artist, he worked hard to be who he is right now.
Yeah.
You know, and him finding it so hard to pronounce my name, it's understandable. It's really understandable. It's not real mind, real meat.
Or little something.
Yeah. So for okay, first I respect him so much.
Yeah.
It is that's why I say it's understandable. The name, first of all, it's Realmids, like mids, MIDS.
Hustler Deal. Yes, hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're most welcome to Hustler Deal podcast with me, Dale. Yeah, actually, this podcast, this platform is big enough to accommodate everyone. It's not limited to other people. Yeah, that's why I have my sister, Realmids.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm glad to finally meet you. I've been watching your podcast with a lot of artists, and I've been following your conversations, and I'm like, this is it. This is
the
it.
one.
So yeah,
It's the real deal.
Right. So finally, I'm here, and I really want to say thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm really honored to be here today and talk to my people and everybody out there.
Yeah. All in all, the people outside there, they think someone who is very big. But yeah, in fact, I'm big, I'm huge, old, young, and brilliant.
And you're getting there. The brilliancy, you're right, it's really there.
I don't want to be bossy, but
I get it. But you are, Yeah. You really are.
Yeah. A lot of people think you don't speak language.
Oh my God.
I think the whole conversation will be in language.
Absolutely. I'm okay with that.
Are you for real?
I am. Okay, you're gonna have to pardon me if in between I forget and then I bring some English, because you get like
I'm pretty sure you won't manage, because
I will give it a shot for real.
What will you let's bet you'll put in some English.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
Our viewers, you're our witness. She will not manage.
Good. You look great though.
Yeah, I watched some video.
Okeng
Bontown was struggling with mentioning your name. Actually, you can tell to him if he's listening.
Yeah.
How to pronounce your name.
First of all, thank you so much. Yeah. I want to say that we all, you and everybody out there, grew up watching Okeng Bontown doing comedy, doing music. He's a great person. He's somebody who is so straightforward. I respect that man, because he, like I say to every other legendary artist, he worked hard to be who he is right now.
Yeah.
And him finding it so hard to pronounce my name, it's understandable. It's really understandable. So the name, first of all, it's Realmids, like Realmids, MIDS, like the real. First of all, it is one word that describes me. I usually tell a lot of people, like, real is just like, if I actually describe yourself in one word, just a word. Who are you in one word? So for me, I'm real. Okay. Yeah. And the mids coming, it's an abbreviation. So it's MIDS, Realmids, and it's one word, no space. The mids, the M for the mids is capital. Realmids. Yeah. That's the pronunciation, not real mind, real meat,
or little something.
Yeah. So for Okeng, first I respect him so much. Yeah. It is that's why I say it's understandable.
No, it's not an insult.
Yeah, it's really not. It's really not.
I think we are going to break into the meaning of your name. Right? Why have you decided to choose Realmids?
Realmids. Yeah. First of all, before answering that, when I came out as Realmids, a lot of people told me, you know what, I think you got to change the name. You got to switch to something pretty easier, something that really describes you. But Realmids is not a name of yesterday. Realmids started way back in 2018, 17, when I was still at high school, and I already discovered that I'm somebody who writes music, you feel? Yeah. And I brought in first, before Realmids, it was Mids Lucius, so everybody knew me as, hey, what's up, Lucius? And I was a rapper. I used to do a lot of freestyle, a cappella. I already had it, okay? Yeah. So everybody who grew up watching me do my stuff, they already know Realmids. So it was so hard to change. So like I said before, real as a word, I know me better than everybody else can say they know me.
Yeah.
So that's why I call myself real. Cause yo, I'm really in a lot of things. No
Just real.
lie, no
Yeah.
lie. I don't like to hide who I am, depending on the environment. Of course, there's certain characters you keep it in. But what I'm trying to say I'm real is because when you see me online, that's the same person you're gonna see offline. For real. When you see me home, mingling, Porsche, cooking, everything, that's real means. And when I'm home, I'm a Kulu Irene Sophie. Like I'm doing home duty, I'm home, it's not music and stuff like that. But that is still real means. When I'm out in the picture, I just love to be clean with who I am so that when somebody sees me, be like, but online, you look different and offline. And my personality, my character traits, the way I do my stuff, it's just me.
Yeah.
So that is real. And the mids comes in when came in yeah, that was 2018 when I broke up with my shit very first boyfriend. Okay, by the time I
Yeah.
was I was so much of a church girl. I loved prayers a lot, and my friends being influencing me like, but girl, you gotta give it a try. We can't have boyfriends, so you literally don't have anybody. And so I had this guy, but then I was a shy girl for real. So I never called him, I never texted, but I loved him, But not in any way did he make my study so hard because when I'm at school, I really focus. I only get to see him when I'm home because we never studied together. We stayed in different lives, different communities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, but I just loved him so much because I missed him every time. I never saw him often. But then, yeah, he broke up. Yo, that was so hard. That was so hard. But
Yeah.
then
From
my name is my abbreviation, my name and his.
I think from your tonation, the love still exists.
Bro, 2018. You gotta be kidding me. No. That
I'm
was long
kidding.
time. That
I'm
was long
kidding,
time.
honestly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, ladies and gentlemen, whoever is watching us outside there, this is Realmids, not Lil Me, no
Little
Lil
kids.
something, no Lil Keys, not
Yeah,
like
right.
Okeng said.
Yeah.
I think you failed.
All
I
right.
told you to speak Langi. I
You
think after this conversation,
shit.
I think you have
Yeah,
my thing.
you.
Yeah,
You
you
know
give
what?
me.
Oh shit. You know what? You never say okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, mister.
So I
My
think
bad.
you explain to the people that listen to your words in your language in Langi, in Acholi, in Luo, if you have ever stayed in diaspora. I don't know. Yeah, in
Yeah,
Lang.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yo.
Oh. Okay. Akulu.
Mm-hmm.
Akulu put ngolo. I'm not lying. Oh, shit. Okay. Akulu and put water.
Mm-hmm.
Eto, pero dong tiene yo quiero yo no. I'm making a timo videos a carro a deho just me explaining nga tanabero lao melira tesoba slam moro ping kunu.
I'm welcome your yeah.
Why? Come on. Stop nyonya di kuno ko yot mo. Kana ko mana yaye no an atika wa hamatek by the way kana me ana yaye pien mi adon bero ngata me aromo facing with lobo abon luoro akiri nyola pe la ngira akira tikena ko mana chala wani anarom facing lobo pien kana wana don yecha kai don amekiri tiatira amekom iya te bero ngato de with lobo petesoba tesuba ubero kana me kuote rashetu kana na ya yeno so kuana dushu dona jami dushu abero kom lira kunu
ya pigi tesuba
achaki na menyo no Kampala nu obero 2023 adang anyono do hate proceeding ko no tell the campus what kwani campus Uganda Martyrs University in Kozi. Yeah, 2023. So let's talk about Mokia Rio down the road, right? Mokia Rio, something Kitweno. Yes. Manokom ni ate what Kampala me what Iribas, okay, Iribas Grairo, Cheloro, Muhamoro. Rekome one no city no bero 2023. Man go pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the honesty.
Yeah. So Germany nga akuluni kom generally ana miro kom bero honest ma take. Man kom lifestyle ame ana ya building chaki tidina. So kuona lemo no kodingo man kom ana ya miro ni abet kiti. from chaka menu beta tin unu awinyu nu da winyu wera Lil Wayne gi Town wera Jay-Z Eminem gi Nicki gi atem maro personality a John not twal ka pijo mo beri lo muni jo ngeo ka di jo mora meti honest kede kidgi kede akir bergi chatan yo ba nyo ko di ngoy style gin pekano
Yeah, transparent.
aha kai ni bero ngada mai tikiti ye I dago nyo I maro nyo ko dingo ako bikom ni bero ngada mai tikiti ye acha ho following them no John right so at a building no eto gina da ko nyo tiene John ano lemon na nuti clean John
Okay.
ndu kom ti clean John
So
bien uno
you
karo lemon to twalino
you gonna you learned how to take your again accent, right?
yeah I learned it
Yeah.
the jodi chakoloni o bang mo no
Bang.
primary o bang mo like
What does it
like
mean?
second hand American second hand like you're American but a second hand
Yeah, but I want to tell. I want
that
to
was
tell.
primary.
Yes, I want to tell everyone who is listening to us here.
Yeah.
I think at Sen is another classroom. You can go and learn how to
You
speak.
can learn
Yes,
for
it's
real.
very free. It's a free lane for
Yeah.
everyone.
The first step is embracing it, loving it.
Yeah,
The rest is gonna come.
for sure. Or
Yeah.
you can even watch movies. For me, I
Yeah.
always watch movies. Honestly,
I
I read
get
I
it.
read books. I watch
Mm-hmm.
movies. A lot of movies, more especially
Right,
series.
right.
Yeah, back to music.
Yeah.
Um, I've seen you doing some collaboration with your brother, Kamuzi.
Kamuz, yeah.
How
First
is
of
it?
all, he's an amazing guy.
And
From the start of our preparations, it was so clean. We discussed studio sessions were one of my best moments, because most of them when we go to the studio, we first let them get charged when we're there. We get drinks for yourself. Let's have the vibe. Well, I don't drink, so I usually do my water, but for them, we just love them. Kamuzu is somebody who, when you're at the studio, you're never gonna get messed up in a way or confused. He's gonna give you the vibe. He's gonna let you can do this right. Let it be this way, because nobody is perfect. Yeah, I may have my lyrics, but there is a point somewhere in between that is not rhyming. He comes and lets you do it. Nah, do it like this, like
yeah,
So he's an amazing guy. From the start of everything, it all went so smooth until right now that the song is officially out. I uploaded mine last night, I think, and his is out too. So everybody out there, before the song was out, by the way, John Odong Tia Timo challenge
yeah,
TikTok, you
yeah.
tia, no see high demand, no. So where do you chani? I mean, you did YouTuber
Mm.
platforms kamuzi.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, whoever is watching us outside there, this is Asladil and Realmids. So, the song is out. What's the name of the song? Once again,
Swagger, like
Swagger.
swagger,
Yeah, Swagger.
swagger. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
Swagger is out. The official video is out.
Yeah.
There's a question that I really want to ask you.
All right.
Why is it that the female industry is not spreading the airwave? What could be the problem?
You know,
I know it's kind of embarrassing, but
no,
yeah,
because I'm one of them.
yeah,
I'm part of it. Yeah, you see, oh God, you see, ladies. First of all, by the way, it is not our fault.
yeah,
Like we didn't want it to be this way. By the time we were emerging into the industry and trying to make sense and trying to build a better platform for the ladies, for the community to recognize the ladies, we realized that the the community, the crowd, the fans, and everybody out there were already the minds were already triggered, especially in northern Uganda, to feel like only the man can dominate the industry.
yeah. But it's not true. That's not true.
You know
You disagree now?
that is what every other girl is facing right now. Libra, Gulor, I don't know about Arua, but I think it's the same story
The
them
same story.
ends.
The same story.
Yeah. So
Though, let me cut you a little bit. Though there are other categories, like the likes of Pretty B.
oh yeah,
They
shout
made it.
out,
Yeah,
shout out.
they showed their strength. Pretty
Mm.
B, the likes of Janet Priska, they
Yeah,
did their best
yeah,
to take that level. Now,
they really did it.
after them, who are they? Are we giving the support to you guys?
Yeah.
That's what.
Now,
Yeah.
first of all, I really want to appreciate and recognize the masculinity that these ladies put in the industry, because once you're here, you better don't want to be a lady. You need to bring in that masculine power in you. That is the only way you're going to penetrate through the men and you're going to be among the top. Um, Pretty be Janet Priska, Quincy,
Yeah, Quincy. Yeah.
these are ladies who have showed me that we got this because they did it and they made a name, and their names are in we may not have billboards, but they're in the northern billboard. I want to say Ugandan white, I may even say so. So we the Gen Z's, the upcoming female artist generation, let me call it, there is something we need to pick from those ladies, which is number one:
Yeah.
unity.
That's it.
Unity. Those people were united. They communicated when there is an issue. Just like I told you, you're not perfect, you can never know everything. Okay, there is a part that somebody knows better, and that person could be in position to help. So it is usually good to create that connection, create the link, create the love and stuff like that, which here, maybe I'm just not updated, but I've not seen it. But regardless, what I want to let you know is we really have real talents in the building. When we talk about Akisa, Carol Flower, Realmids, I should have been the first. Realmids, the
Vera from,
Vera, oh yeah,
yeah,
Vera, Bakey B. There is a lady called Nessa. I met her. She was really
Timmy
good.
G.
Tim G.
Yeah, Timmy
Oh yeah,
G.
yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that. Yeah. So, and many more. I mean, I know their old names, but these ladies have talent. When you
I
take
can
time
see.
listening to their music, you will know that okay, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But then, what is lacking? What is that one thing lacking for you to penetrate and come out, for you to start earning, making money?
To monetize it.
Absolutely. You cannot work in this alone. You definitely need hands. All
Yeah.
right. And now the problem is we're few, but then the problem is we the few ones who are existing, you feel like they're on the low fights, like people, you feel the girls are fighting you on the low, like downwards. I've personally experienced that. I'm not going to mention a name,
Yeah.
but then I love all the female artists who are really doing their great. But then when I realized that one of them was fighting me, I'm like, girl, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So that is so bad. Now, these female artists should really get up and realize the fact that men, if they don't wake up, surely the men will dominate and they're not going to do shit about it because, yeah, these men have worked hard to be who they are. Okay. I first of all, for example, I came in as a, let me call it international artist, because my music, I want to penetrate. I just don't want to stay here. I want to represent northern Uganda, outside Africa, to be specific, outside the globe. Like I just want to make them known that there is somebody from northern Uganda, Gololi, Rarua, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So back in Lira, when I was there, I don't want to lie, and I'm not ashamed to say this, I was not supported. I was not supported. First of all, reason being, I'm somebody who brings in so much of educative, inspirational, religious, motivational lyrics. When you see my song Mama, Man, Get Up, Regret is a heartbreak song, but it carries a message. Right. So uh, community may chani ene jona kede wera moponka yet o moponka kede chayo jo moponka wera sense peti ye ero take a vibe ti ye en gina ginti ambido weno
Yeah.
eto unyira wa me kare ndika ko enen pola wera me female artists are doing. If they're love songs, they make sense. If there are some other songs, they at least they have the message.
Mm.
Kada ngomi jo do peti amido promoting gini machiel radio presenters, bloggers, Ametiyoho, and promoters, what have you named them? Johnny should first twist their site again. Menen unyirani. We work hard, we want to be seen. Ero gindong, since Joker and Lutia Nyima Nyim Kushani, Ametian and Winka Johnny, gain one poromo penetrating. Pien gindo cha focusing akun talent kan
Yeah.
o mi wan an ni no more ako no ko bin chunya ni kan ni no more ba ya mangonia ye at representing northern Uganda BET
Yeah.
alu nga jo konya we gomba boli ako kani pienwa ngeo jo ma woro kera step jo bu bera kera jo exposing and interviews bala yin kiti jo kenani are recognizing wundushu
Yeah.
pien an paramoti appreciating atara menu petie atwali eto this is really not what I want. And any ladies, the akisas, inu akise ko lolo nu umahut wenchene but karo flow agi and Becky Biggie nukom jotia makuchene. You know, eto umi okay ya bino kan kono. Ano you tiko bini ya mweshi pashuko. No, he knew what he was doing.
Looking for greener pasture.
Thank you, greener pasture. Yeah. He mentioned in a statement, ni akidang wadong ko lira no paypeta wunu and it is very real. Ineno media mirka neno pehametia bio kaku yol tia unyo tim gidora be they don't want to see it kape hamor pori komi that is when that is what and that is the same thing that was done here. So unyira ni ene Machel from nungu managers mekom ramobino with rightful intentions mekon yogi promoting wergi terogi oho securing shows mekom yogi chenepetie. You know, in only pol promoters and your managers no take a side intention. Ineno ame timo yelo jon ko one bala wana chalo mono maro goko dignity wa eti cha moro kadong yo miyo the condition in one, you know, I ain't got no choice. I gotta do this now. If I need this, I gotta do this. You get. So first of all, we're vulnerable. I'm not lying. We're miserable, but we're working hard. One thing I'm mad of is nobody has given up yet. Yes, it is true. But you're not gonna hear anybody saying, they're doing it. They're doing it. And I'm encouraging everybody out there, all the ladies that I've mentioned, including me, including Ename and Paluon. Let's do this because we got this.
Yes.
We are only few, but we can move a mountain.
Exactly.
The only thing that we got to do is pay dagero. Let's come into unity. Let's do this together. You know, the legendaries. Shout out to all of them. I cannot mention all your names. You've done a great job. But you know, it is pretty good to sit us down, give us a strategy. How did you do this? You know, what other way did you use? We want to know because you cannot die with the knowledge. Well, you're gonna die and we'll meet in hell or heaven. I want to go to heaven though, you know, but at least it's important to share the information you have. You know, the more you get, the more you give it, it's the more you get.
Yeah.
You know, that is it.
Exactly.
So I love the ladies. We're doing it. We're getting there.
Yeah. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I will just beg you, if you outside there watching this podcast, let's support female music or female art, female craft.
Right.
So that they can really stand on their own, not only male, you know. The world is I know some other people who doesn't want to listen to this. The world is full of feminism, but when you come to northern Uganda, it's a different
there is a difference,
thing.
right?
Yeah.
A whole lot of difference.
Let me give you back so that you really, before we have come to our conclusion, so that you can really say your last word in maybe 1 minute. You're most welcome.
Thank you once again. Oh my God. Usually when I'm asked what are your last words, I don't have. But
in this platform right now.
For today.
Yes.
I'm only going to tell everybody who love music, follow and love Realmids fans, you know. Ana berong ada winyo ko parai. You know, kaya ko ba ni ko magkulo ba man ko no ibalo kung ko no peta bera be no ko ba yora be gre yora bera me ana romania monan yang edo man do bino bale me yeda yernia
na muaro
but you don't enter me
our muaro.
Right.
Yes.
So in my journey I've really had people who studying with me and they, even if it's the latest hour of the day and I call and I'm like, I want to know something, could you mind helping? They step in.
Yeah.
I really want to give shout outs first of all to God. I know God is my fan. I know Jesus is my fan. I'm not sure, but it's because of God that I'm here today. Because without the life, without the breathing and the good health, I was not going to be here. So I really want to thank God. Shout out to my mom and my dad. My dad follows me like crazy, and immediately he want to watch this video after everything is done. So I'm gonna send it to him.
Yeah.
My mom, oh my gosh, she prays for me every day. She let me know, girl, I had you in prayer, do the needful, be disciplined. So mom, I love you. Shout out to you. You're my fan too. My manager, who has really worked so hard to make me be where I am right now. You know, we handle shits one-on-one. Patrick Promotions, Michael Odero. Oh, yo, you out there. Shout out to you. Thanks a lot for being somebody important in my music career, in my life, in Abel. Oh my God, you're just so many.
Yeah,
Harsel Adele, yeah, you're right here. Shout out to you.
yeah.
You.
I received
From the
that.
time we met 101, you let me know we got to do this, and you cannot stay in with me when you realize it's going to be useless, but you feel like there's going to be sense, there's going to be something that the community, the artists, the ladies should know. That's why you sit down with me, so I must appreciate you for
Thank
hosting me
you.
here.
Thank you.
So anatia exploring anatia working ping pien an pamido ni ato I wear padi nungu chenda twali petinere. I'm a rapper, everybody knows, and I've proven to the world that literally I do this shit and it's real,
So let's monetize it now.
yeah, just like Judas. When you were Judas or TikTok, but when you were the shadow clip, when I first came back to the UK, I had to go commercial, Well, for my case, I've not been to the UK, but when I came back from Leroy and I'm here in Gulu, I want to make this shit commercial,
Commercial.
Besides hip hop, besides I do R&B, I do dancehall, and I don't want to explain how it is, because when you go to the song Swagger, you're gonna see how I flow, and y'all gonna understand that I'm not lying. So please support my music, everybody out there. Please, platforms, bloggers, better one, they may be having other artists to help about. We here too,
Yeah.
okay? And when they do help, we're not gonna disappoint. But regardless, I want to thank everybody for the help, for the support, and the ladies. Oh my God, all the females out there, please, if this information finds time and reaches you through your phone, listen to it. Pick something from it. I've spoken everything without trying to point, because I feel like I'm involved too, right? So they gotta listen to this and then pick where they can pick and leave what they can leave out.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
But shout out to everybody out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone that has followed this podcast as Ladeo. The platform is big enough to accommodate everyone, as I told you before.
Right.
If you feel like you have some talent there, you want to converse with me, thank you. You're most welcome. As Ladeo,
Pleasure.
Realmids.